Moving on to the next session, I would like to call upon the chairperson, Dr. N. Raghunathan, who's the anesthetist and the intensivist, Sri Siddhartha University, Tumkur.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank Dr. L. Srinivasmurthy for giving me an opportunity today. I would like to introduce our speaker today, Dr. N K Singh, consultant physician and diabetologist, director, diabetes and Heart Research Center, Dhanbad, Jharkhand. Over to you, sir.
So I would like to call upon Dr. S. J. Harish also, senior consultant physician and diabetologist at Sparsh Hospital, Bangalore.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think this is my favorite topic, though I have designed all the topics, and I wanted to punish Dr. N K Singh with this topic because he did not turn up to this meeting last year. Dr. N K Singh is, if you know CME India, I'm sure all of you have heard, but he's the man behind, and he's only 40%. The 60%, ma'am, can you please stand up? 60% is because she bears, he hardly has a family life, so I said, you get madam also. She's also a doctor, of course. But the success story, the woman behind the success is, madam is here. And the topic is about Mahakumbh. I think recently all of us went through that, and Jitendra Nagar is one of the first few persons who went there for the snan. And of course, he was there through our RSSDI, and we are all colleagues at our RSSDI National EC. And this is about the cosmic harmony, and he will not listen, you will not see these slides, that I can assure. I have not seen the slides, but I can assure you, you would have never seen these slides anywhere, and not anymore probably, until the next Mahakumbh, which is 12 years later. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Chairpersons, dear colleagues, next 20 minutes. He's a very wicked man. Sir, I am the host at the RSSDI Jharkhand at Ranchi. I invited lots of guests, and all abused me today कि we are here and we are going to Srinivasa Murthy conference. Because he is so intelligent, he knows if he gives a talk on Mahakumbh, I don't have courage that I will not come. So thank you very much, and you are really a wonderful person that I never thought that you will give this topic to me to this August gathering. I don't know what I am going to tell you. If it goes well, give the credit to me. If there's something bad happens, blame it on him. Miracles of life, you know, but anyway, this will help you that our vital spiritual harmony are key to apprehending something of Mahakumbh made from another perspective. And I think this part of WHO definition of spirituality, that only not that you are free from diseases, we are missing in today's modern medicine. The universe has been called the cosmic form of divine. All the beings you see here are manifestations of that cosmic forms, and this means that all are inherently divine. So what happened to the Kumbh Mela? You know, everybody knows that humanity's largest and the most profound gatherings. We had confluence of spiritual intent, a specific scientific precision, and cultural heritage we showed, and it was mind-boggling, something around 48 crores around. More than, so this is really something happened that, but where from this Kumbha comes? This meaning a pitching or a jar, a mela, that signifying an association or assembly in the context of this event. But remember, this also reflects to the zodiac sign Aquarius, symbolizing the cosmic connection bit central to the Mela's essence. So this has got a very deep Vedic roots. This has been already narrated in our Vedas, like Rig Veda, and this symbolizes completeness, fullness, and spiritual rejuvenations. And so this is the importance of that. I am not an astronomical scientist, but what I learned that this astronomical precision of the Kumbh Mela is not just a relic of ancient wisdom, but a reminder of humanity's enduring relationship with the cosmos. And by integrating the rhythms of the universe into daily life, the Mela invites individuals to embrace three things: the balance, the harmony, and the renewal. And this slide the cosmicness, the sage about the chronomodulation, which we are talking in a big way in our modern day science. And that is the basis of all of our existence. So I will tell you the learning for the humanity is number one. I am not going to tell you something about the Mahakumbh Mela, the world's biggest festival, how it was arranged, how many other things, many people, whole world came to get researched it, how it is being done, how 68 crores around people can come without making a noise. So the world's biggest, that is a different part of a story. But second part, from the all learning from the humanity, RSSDI had a great sense that they did a diabetic camp for 45 days, remember. And I went the first from the EC member that I visited there with my wife. And really I was surprised what Dr. Vijay Viswanathan and Dr. Anuj, Dr. Sanjay all planned it. And today, ultimately we get some science from that as far as that Mahakumbh Mela Prayagraj. You can see here 27,000 around people we screened there. And this is going to be presented at the ADA. I am not going to detail that, and this is unpublished data, but they thought that in that gathering, we had been able to detect 5% had type 2 diabetes and many other things. So this learning you will learn after the June 20 because there is some embargo policy. I'm not going to detail that. But apart from that was, I think, a very simple thing, and that can be done. But what is the learning for the humanity? That is the mysterious, that is the untold, and that is the unique. And every disease is a musical problem, and a malfunctioning of rhythm, resonance, vibration, and harmonic tuning. And disease is what happens when the rhythms of your human body get out of the tune and the rhythms of the world around you. And that this is what the Mahakumbh tells us. That by having a cosmic harmony, a profound and ancient concept rooted in the various philosophical and the spiritual traditions, we can adapt a holistic approach for the well-being that extends beyond the individuals to encompass the interconnectedness that is very important of the entire cosmos. And this is what our science, our Vedic science, our Sanatan sage. That sage, that when you see like this from the Mahakumbh, when you are in tune with the whole, you are healthy. Remember, this is a very, very sacred science. And in our modern science, we are not dealing with that. But when you are in the tune with the whole, you are healthy. The music flows between you and the whole, and there is no obstruction. You feel a well-being. There is no noise. Everything is in harmony. And when the individual is in tune with the universal, health exists. And when you fall out of tune, and so many wrong arises, and there is no limit to them, they are endless, and you can intend new wrongs. So this is the secret which you can do. And remember, you are not a stranger in this existence. Today we think we are a stranger. Today what is happening? We are thinking that, oh, we are a stranger. We have thrown, dumped, expelled from and punished we have taken birth to this earth. This is not our concept in the Vedas. So we are not a stranger. And this mankind today, that is the reason that we think that we have been thrown out at this world. Mankind today is passing through a critical phase when all aspects of the universe seem to be a conflicting mode, and the quest of harmony is far greater than ever. And this, when with my wife took the dip in that Sangam, I felt something unique, which never I felt in my life. And I got some energy. Some people that you are telling too much. But remember, to get a good, you should have good radio, then you will receive it. Otherwise, if you have bad radio, if you are not a good receiver, maybe you cannot. So anyone who aims to resolve all sorts of conflicts and attain harmony has to begin with the immediate rather than the mediate, proximate rather than the remote, and visible rather than the invisible. So this is how we started. So celestial synchronization was one part which this Kumbh Mela brought with humanity's timeless quest, and that foundation was that time. Why Mahakumbh that time after 45 years? because light and life, that astronomical foundations aligning with the cosmos, and this has been proved. Because in ancient Indian philosophy, the human body is considered a microcosm of the universe, reflecting the same pattern, the rhythm same with the cosmos. And the principle of yatha pinda tatha brahmande, as the atom, so is the universe, emphasizes the unity between human existence and cosmic forces. And so the biological resonance with celestial rhythms, because today I think in our science, chronomedicine has come in a big way. Everyone, Dr. Shruti was telling about don't take anything after 6 p.m. There is a great science behind that. And that is the biological resonance with the celestial rhythm. And mental and emotional impact of the disruption in circadian rhythms, that is misaligned and God giving you the disease. So Mela timing aligned with the planetary harmony seek to restore this balance, serving as a spiritual and physical reset of the participants. So relevance of modern healthcare comes from this learning from the Kumbh Mela that the chronomedicine and holistic care is possible. The Mela astronomical underspinning Huye coach principles of chronotherapy we can follow. And then what is the significance of purity of this Ganga? The Ganga exhibits an extraordinary ability to self-purify. Now we have got the science behind that the bacteriophages help maintain the river's microbiological quantity even in the densely populated areas, and river also has high levels of dissolved oxygen, and even that much of people took a dig that there was nothing like a spread of any epidemic. That is wonderful. So for pilgrims, immersing in the Ganga is believed to wash away their sins and purify. I didn't go for that. From a scientific perspective, such an immersion can serve as a symbolic connection to nature's restorative powers, reinforcing mental and emotional well-being. So this is what happened. And Yamuna and Saraswati, you know, that are the complementary forces. Yamuna is often associated with the devotion of love, and in the context of the Kumbh, its presence at the Sangam symbolizes the merging of physical, emotional, and spiritual realms. And then there are lots of things like if you have a serene environment somewhere that promotes the meditative practices, we have got the evidence that lower cortisol level, that is the stress hormone, improve the mental clarity and focus, and enhance the feelings of connectedness and the gratitude. And so, these three things, so although Saraswati you cannot see today, that serves a bridge between the ancient and the modern, and the spiritual and the scientific. And for us physicians, the sacred water inspires a holistic approach to care, where the essence of healing lies in nurturing the harmony of body, mind, and the nature. And I think today, time of the day, you know, is the key biological variable very well. So let us analyze the existing science. Healing beyond the body. Kumbh Mela spiritually coach. You can see this is how we tell about everything happening with beta cell-centric construct, well, you well know. But if you that align with these hormones, with the circadian rhythms, I think you are well aware of what can be done. This all lights, this clock alignment, and all this suprachiasmatic nucleus, synchronization, clock misalignment with the disease. And then if you do that peripheral synchronization, we have got evidence that these all periclocks brings health to the liver, pancreas, heart, and the muscles. And today we are talking about the chrononutrition. So this gives us an education from this Mela that we should again give more and more emphasis for the chrononutrition and respect the circadian rhythm of our body. Because today we have got evidence. This clock plays a versatile role in cancer development also. Apoptosis, cell cycles, DNA damage, cancer metabolism, cancer cell, aging, and whatnot. And if you understand science, whatever you saw in the Mela and whatever, suppose I went there and I felt something, maybe some mitochondrial induced in the endothelial dysfunction, I repaired. This can happen. We can reverse the mitochondrial dysfunction by that, because you will know mitochondria today crosstalk with the insulin resistance, lots of mechanical stress from red light to green light. You can see here, you can do, and that happens. So there is a relationship between the mitochondrial dysfunction and type 2 diabetes, and I feel, although this has not been researched today, as far as this Mela is concerned, but when there is some sort of synchronization, there is some chronomodulation, this can happen. And as far as the just you heard about this nutrition part, today we well know that if there is metabolic oversupply or metabolic undersupply, that is the important thing in the diabetes. Nothing more you need. Because you know, if there is some normal mitochondria, and if you have some oversupply, you are going to eat and eat and eat, then there will be a fragmented morphology of the mitochondria. And if you have some undersupply of the food to your body, there you can see here how the mitochondria looks there, then it becomes fusion of the mitochondria. So this has been shown. In the same way, the chronic episodes of metabolic oversupply may fragment the mitochondrial network. So this is what we can. So increase your mitochondrial function in order to prevent or treat diabetes and keep them young. And I think this lesson also came from that. And then this fountain of youth, let us see that. Physical activity. I think many people have to do some physical activity, some walking 8 kilometers, 9 kilometers. And because you see a sedentary worker and an exercise trend worker, there is lots of changes. This is just a symbolic showing that this is a very important paper from this journal that exercise trend mitochondria looks green. This is about the sitting time and the standing time. A standing time is much better. So let us go here about, they were talking about the gut microbiota. They again has some chronomodulation of the gut microbiota. This is amazing that we move with this 2 kg of microbiota, and to a lot, whole science is moving towards that. And when do under fasting, I think the gut microbiome again goes diurnal variation, circadian clocks and host immunity are tightly interconnected. So this is the whole realm where that our Vedic rishis thought that there is a synchronization of the cosmos, all these 9 planets coming in the same line, some different type of energy is coming in that part of the Prayagraj, and if you are going there, you are receiving more and more energy, you are repairing your circadian clock, and you are boosting your immunity, you are going to heal yourself. So that's why the very good learning. And because today we have the great secret that telomerase protects our chromosome and moderate exercise renews the telomerase protection, you are well aware. But remember, apart from exercise, this mindfulness slows telomerase shortening, we have got evidence in the science. If you have the mindfulness, human longevity by modulating the telomere system and in slowing down the effects of many chronic disorders, this is possible. So think about that. This is saying the same thing about that. So I think that respect your circadian rhythm, the intersections of circadian mechanisms is well known today. The chrononutrition is coming in a big way, meal timing and dietary components, and this is all symbolizes only with this chrono things. That is, today what is happening, our children, they have never seen a sunrise. Most of the people living in these metros, they don't know what is sunrise and what is happening that time. So that is the problem with this time. So I think, ending my talk here, we had some ultimate learning. Number one is that the Kumbh Mela exemplifies how spiritual principles can seamlessly integrate with logistic expertise to create a system that is both compensate and efficient. The second, inability to turn an overwhelming congregation into an orderly, meaningful experience mirrors the challenges and aspirations of modern healthcare system too. How this has been done, this has become a part of research too, how this disaster management was so important and other things. So this was the second learning. And third, I think, by embracing the Mela's lessons of harmony in choice and interdisciplinary collaboration, healthcare can transcend its technical framework to become a truly holistic endeavor where compassion and efficiency coexist and even contribution is honored in the spirit of interconnectedness. So this is what people felt. After the Kumbh Mela, lots of my patients came to me and they say the same story. Sir, I felt something unique after going and taking a dip in the Ganga. Maybe everything we are not understanding, everything modern science is not able to understand. But in the background of what I saw, which has been established, I think that we can just connect the dots of that and this. And with that, I will say that this was a really a very, very unique moment for us in our life. So mind management is the super key to stay young. Remember, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, N K Singh Professor, for having given erudite insights into Kumbh Mela, its significance, relationship with the cosmic energy. I think things we are not aware of, and also things which might improve our perspective of life, and also our perspective towards the patient care. Thank you very much, sir. Please
Thank
give
you,
him a
sir.
big
Sir,
round of applause.
Dr. Basant Kumar to sir say few words. Sir, any comment, sir? Yes, sir.
We've been hearing this story, this great story from everybody across. Just as you said about your patients, I think all the doctors here, over 100, they must have seen their own patients giving their own experiences and how wonderful it was. Having said that, it was a huge challenge for everybody, and I'm giving a little bit of different perspective some of you may not even like, is that while I agree with Dr. N K Singh, I am also looking at, we are living in this modern world, have we risked ourselves to some extent in so many ways? Was it really required that we need to be only at that spot on that very auspicious occasion? If that is so important, those of us who have not gone there, what happens to us? So these are some of the questions which they have been in my mind for a long time. I just wanted to tell this. Thank you for giving me this chance.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for enlightening us with Kumbh Mela and the connection with the cosmic rays. Sir, would like the chairperson to give a memento to the speaker. Sir? Sir, 1 second, if you can be on stage again.